My husband, Cameron Green, forcibly aborted our 8-month-old unborn child for his mistress, Sophia. He didn't even let me mourn alone. So tonight, all I could do was light a candle for the soul of the child who never got the chance to breathe. I sat cross-legged on the floor of our bedroom, the lights off, shadows flickering across the walls from the lone flame I'd kept between my hands. The pain in my abdomen was still unbearable, sharp and throbbing, but nothing compared to the ache in my heart. I whispered a prayer for my son. My hands trembled, voice cracked. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The door suddenly slammed open with a deafening crash. Cameron's cold, furious figure filled the doorway. What the hell is this? He barked. Startled, I jolted upright and the candle tipped. The hot wax splattered onto my wrist, searing my skin. I winced, biting down on a cry, but before I could speak, he was already storming forward, eyes wild with rage. Are you insane? Burning yourself now? Are you trying to guilt me? To hurt Sophia again? You never learn, do you? You just keep provoking and hurting her. Why can't you understand your place? I shook my head, the shock rendering my voice barely audible. I didn't hurt Sophia. I was just taking care of her. I always do. It's what you wanted, remember? Ever since you brought her into this house, I've been your maid, hers, too. His eyes narrowed. Don't twist it. I didn't, I whispered. You made me her servant. I didn't choose that either, but I knew it didn't matter. No explanation ever did. He had already chosen her. Just like he had chosen to believe her when she claimed I poisoned her with the soup I made, the very same soup laced with the abortion pill that ended their child's life. Thus, he had aborted our child, too, because that was what Sophia wanted to pay for something I never even did. I didn't drink it willingly. I knew something was wrong. I knew it, but I was so hungry, so dizzy, and Cameron had ordered me to finish it. Tonight, I couldn't argue anymore. I didn't want to. I was so tired. I bowed my head. I'm here to pray for our son. Just leave me be. Come back another day. Something flickered across Cameron's face at the word son. Regret? Pain? I couldn't tell. It was gone before I could be sure. Instead, his hand shot out and grabbed my wrist again, dragging me toward the bed. Cameron, please, I'm not well, I gasped, struggling weakly. If you're not well enough to be a wife, then what the hell are you good for? He snapped, shoving me down. The weight of him crushed what little air I had left. I stared up at the ceiling, numb, still smelling the faint scent of candle wax and burnt skin. My body no longer even tried to fight back. He was right. This was all I was to him. My body was the only reason he married me. Back then, he had promised if I married him, he'd let my parents go. He said they were the reason for his parents' death. He said he had proof, said they needed to pay, but the evidence never came. Only violence. Only blood. He married me, then killed them anyway. After that, he locked me away. The basement, the chains, the beatings, the silence. I thought, maybe a child would change things. That maybe, somehow, we could be a family. That maybe he'd see the baby and remember love again, or at least learn it. But even that was taken. My boy, my poor, sweet boy. I closed my eyes, tears leaking from the corners. I wanted to die. I truly, honestly wanted to die. But just as that thought crept in again, I heard my mother's voice, faint, from a memory that had become all I had left. 5 years, Alicia, she had whispered that night, the night we were torn apart. Give it 5 years. If in that time, you find even a flicker of hope, even just a glimmer of love, stay. But if you don't, if nothing comes of this, and you're still drowning, call the number. Someone will come for you. 5 years. That was the deal. That was the promise I made the night my parents were killed, and Cameron took everything else. I had admired him once. From afar, I thought he was cold but strong, harsh but fair. I was naive, and I paid the price. Now, 5 years had almost passed. Only 3 days left. I counted them with every sunrise. 3 more days, and if nothing changed, I would make the call. This time, I wouldn't hesitate, because now, I was sure, there was no love here. Only death. Only hell. And I was done waiting to be saved. I woke up to pain. My body ached everywhere, from the bruises on my thighs to the burning between my legs. No matter how many times I said no, Cameron never listened. Not that it mattered. He never cared. As my eyes fluttered open, the morning sun poured into the bedroom like a mockery of peace. I blinked, trying to move, but every bone felt broken. I pulled the sheets tighter around my body, still sticky with the remnants of the night before. That was when I heard his voice. You need to go to the hospital. I turned my head slowly. Cameron stood at the foot of the bed, fully dressed in his dark tailored suit. The way he looked at me was so devoid of emotion, it chilled me more than the pain. For what? I asked, my voice scratchy. What now? He didn't hesitate. You're getting your uterus removed. I sat upright, heart slamming against my chest. What? Are you insane? He didn't even blink. This isn't a negotiation, Alicia. That child was a mistake. I never wanted a baby from you. You should be grateful it died. My vision blurred, rage and heartbreak crashing through me in waves. How could you? My voice broke. That was our child. Cameron's mouth twisted into a cruel smile. I only want a child with Sophia, not you. I couldn't take it anymore. Then let me go, I said, breathing hard. Give Sophia your name, your ring, your bed. I don't want to be your wife anymore. Just divorce me. But instead of answering, he walked toward me, slow, purposeful. His eyes darkened. Why would I do that? He said softly. All of this, is karma. My My stomach clenched. Why do I have to keep repeating to you that I haven't forgotten the accident from 10 years ago? The one your family caused? The one that crushed me and ruined everything? He leaned down, voice dropping into a cold whisper. You just saw me last night take that fucking pill before I get hard. He let out a hollow laugh. I should have done this a long time ago. If your body can't give me what I want, then it's useless. And once it's useless, no one else will want you. No one will ever take you, so you'll be my prisoner. His words pierced through me like blades. You'll never leave me, Alicia. You'll be mine, broken, barren, and unwanted. Forever. Tears flooded my eyes. Please, please don't do this to me. I dropped to my knees, too weak to stand, too desperate to care. I clung to his legs, sobbing, my voice trembling as I begged. I'm sorry for everything. Just, please don't take this away from me. He didn't move, didn't even flinch. I stayed on the floor, praying for mercy that would never come. Then, the door opened. Sophia stepped inside in a silk robe, her long hair perfectly curled, a sweet smile playing on her lips. Don't be so harsh on her, Cameron, she said, voice soft like velvet. She's already lost enough. Cameron turned to me, almost amused. See, even Sophia pities you. She's always been so kind to you. Yet you. He crouched beside me, grabbing my face hard. You couldn't be kind to her. He stood and looked over his shoulder. Take her to the hospital. I want that uterus removed today. One of his men nodded. No, I screamed, backing away. Please, please, don't do this. But it was no use. Two nurses, hired and paid for by Cameron, came into the room. One injected something into my arm. Everything started spinning. My limbs went numb. I was still crying as they dragged me away, and no one stopped them, because no one could. After the surgery, I lay alone in a sterile, white room that smelled like antiseptic and death. My abdomen throbbed with a dull, empty pain. My throat was raw from crying, my eyes swollen shut. Two of Cameron's trusted men were posted outside the door. I was a prisoner in a hospital gown, broken, hollow, barren. I had nothing left. He took everything. I turned my head slowly to the right. Something glinted on the bedside table. A telephone. My breath caught. Hope, so small, so sudden, lit up inside me. With trembling hands, I reached for it. My fingers hovered over the numbers I had memorized 5 years ago. My mother's voice echoed in my mind. If after 5 years, you still haven't found love, if you're still living in pain, call this number. Someone will come for you. Someone who can help. And now, there were only 2 days left. But I couldn't wait anymore. I dialed with shaking fingers. The line rang once, twice, then click. A voice. Yes? Tears slid silently down my cheeks. It's me, I whispered. Alicia, whoever you are, please. I gripped the receiver like it was life itself. Please save me. Save me from Cameron. But before I received a response, his guards went inside, so I had to drop the call.